Alright, so our objective here is to explain why metric prefixes are easy to use and convert between. Our end goal is to want to solve a problem such as 15 hectometers equals how many centimeters? So we're using the same unit of meters, but we're changing hectometers to centimeters. They have different metric prefixes. To convert 15 hectometers into centimeters, we would set up a dimensional analysis problem like this, but we need to first know the relationship of hecto to centi. To find that relationship, we're going to look at the power of 10 for each of our prefixes. H stands for hecto, and for the power of 10, hecto means 10 to the second. Okay? So hecto power of 10 is 10 to the second. Centi, on the other hand, which is C, is 10 to the negative second. So to determine the difference of hecto to centi, we look at the difference in the powers of 10. We have 10 to the power of 2 and 10 to the power of negative 2. The difference between 2 and negative 2 is the difference between these two units. If you think about it as a number line, if here is 0, here's 2, and here's negative 2, what's the difference from 2 to negative 2? Or what's the distance from 2 to negative 2? Well, it's 4. If we put that as our power, we can have the difference is 10 to the positive fourth power or 10 to the negative fourth power. So we can use either of these relationships to convert between hecto and centi. With both of these powers of 10, there's two relationships we can come up with. We can say 1 hectometer is equal to so many centimeters, and we can also say so many hectometers is equal to 1 centimeter. To figure out these relationships, we need to look at first which unit is bigger and which unit is smaller. Hecto is a bigger unit, okay? Big arrow, up arrow, bigger unit than centi, okay? So bigger unit over here, littler unit over here. If these are going to be equal to each other, we're going to need a smaller number on this side and a bigger number on this side. So again, if this unit is bigger than this unit, then this number needs to be smaller than this number. If we have 1 hectometers, since centi is a smaller unit, I'm going to need a bigger number over here than 1. Our options are 10 to the fourth or 10 to the negative fourth. 10 to the negative fourth, remember, negative exponent means small number. So 10 to the fourth, that's bigger than 1. It's actually 10,000. That is what we're going to put here for centimeters. 1 hectometer is equal to 10 to the fourth centimeters. Hecto is a bigger unit than centi, so 1 must be a smaller number than this number, 10 to the fourth. That must be a bigger number than 1. We can say the same relationship here, but say we have 1 centimeter. How many hectometers is that? Well, same thing applies. If hecto is our bigger unit, centi is our smaller unit. If we have 1 centimeter, this number must be bigger than this number. So is it 10 to the fourth or 10 to the negative fourth? It has to be 10 to the negative fourth because that is smaller than 1. Again, a smaller number of your bigger unit is equal to a bigger number of your smaller unit. So with either of these relationships, we can put them in our conversion factor to convert hectometers to centimeters.